The other reason why you feel misunderstood is because your partner doesn't have the same view of how you see things in life. You may have a certain things of how you look at things, and you have a certain way, but your partner cannot see that, okay? And because of that, you feel misunderstood. You have a certain way, and this is where you really have to open yourself up, okay? If you have a certain way of looking and you want your partner to see your vision in life and what you really want in life and how you look at things, in order to really your partner to understand you, you really have to express exactly what you're feeling. Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming one more time. Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to... No, what the heck? Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. Really appreciate that. Today I'm gonna have a three-part series that I want to talk about today, okay? Starting with the first part, and the topic of the overall topic about these three videos is going to be regarding misunderstanding. So we're going to have three topics that we're going to be talking about, okay? The first topic that I'm going to be talking about today is called Why Am I Misunderstood? Let me say it again. Why am I misunderstood? That's the first topic, okay? Next time, we're going to talk about why am I misunderstanding my partner? Meaning that why do you misunderstand your other partner, okay? And then the last one that I'll be talking about is called the consequences of misunderstanding, okay? So that's what we're going today, okay? A three-part series. So today we're going to talk about why am I misunderstood, okay? And I'm going to have 4 topics that I want to talk about regarding that, okay? So number 1, the reason why you are misunderstood is because you do not tell your partner the full truth, okay? This is the reason why your partner is misunderstanding you, okay? Maybe there are certain things going on in your life where you're not really quite sure if you should tell your partner the whole truth, or maybe you're afraid or you're scared or anything like that, okay? So if you have these issues and you don't tell your partner the whole truth, then don't be surprised if your partner doesn't really understand you that often, because you're not really communicating well to the other person, okay? So you have to really get the guts in you, and from the get-go, and what I would suggest is from the very beginning, when you first meet your partner, to be really transparent with your partner. And when you really say something to your partner, don't just give that person the half-truth, okay? Don't just say something where you know there's more to it that you can say, Don't just hold back and say, you know what, I'm just gonna tell her or tell him this, and then the other part, I'm gonna keep that for myself, okay? If you do that, then what's going to happen is that in the long run, if you keep saying certain things, the partner is going to start misunderstanding you, because maybe last time you said this part, and then next time you say the same thing, but then you add something towards that you didn't say before, because you didn't really say the whole thing in the first place. So your partner is getting confused and saying, wait. Let me make an example, for example, okay? Maybe you say, hey, I'm going to go and pick up the children today. Yes. But actually what you really wanted to say was that you have inside of your heart, hey, I want to pick up the children today because I really don't want you to pick up the children because you drive crazy, or you're a dangerous driver, and I'm worried about that, And then next time you say the same thing, you say, hey, I want to pick up the children because I'm a little worried, So you're adding something towards that, but you're not saying why you worry. You're not saying I'm worried because the way you're driving. So you're saying the partner is going to get confused because the partner doesn't know what you are actually trying to say. You're part of misunderstanding you, okay? So that's why it's so important that you really, when you tell your partner certain things, you really want to make sure you say the whole truth. Give your partner the entire picture. And with that said, your partner will not misunderstand you, or won't misunderstand you in the long run down the line, okay? So that's the first part, okay? The other reason why you may be feeling misunderstood, is because you do not communicate well. It's kind of like the same thing, You're saying the hard truth. You don't say everything. Maybe there's something that you want to tell your partner, but you don't. You keep it for yourself. You're holding it inside. And what happens is if you do all these things, you're not communicating, you're not open, you're not transparent to your partner is going to misunderstand you, and you're going to feel misunderstood, and then you complain about that. Why does my partner understand me? Well, it's because you're not really communicating well with your partner, okay? It's very important that you communicate, okay? Tell it as it is. Be transparent. Don't hold back. I know that sometimes we're afraid that if we hold back or we say everything, that the partner will take advantage of us and will, use it against us in the long run if you get into an argument or anything like that. But guess what? If this happens, if your partner thinks that, I can take advantage of you if you tell me all the truth right from the get-go, guess what? Your partner has a bad mindset and your partner may not be good for you in the first place. So it actually kind of really helps you. It helps you to really identify if your partner has right intentions for you and really loves you for who you are and doesn't abuse you, okay? So it's a good way for you to test your partner if your partner is evil or anything like that, okay? So just be transparent and communicate well, and more likely or less likely will your partner misunderstand you and you feel less misunderstood. You will feel understood properly because you tell your partner, everything right from the get-go and be very transparent, okay? So number 3, the third reason why I feel misunderstood is because you have a problem with yourself, okay? When you have a problem with yourself. And what I mean by that is that you have a lack of confidence in yourself. You probably, you may have, and I'm not saying that you have that, but this could be a reason why you feel misunderstood. There are certain things within you that you not have dealt with yourself. You're holding things inside because you still have to deal with this yourself, and you're not willing and you're not ready to share with your partner because you haven't dealt with it yourself, okay? So this is another reason why you feel misunderstood because you have problems with yourself. I'm not saying that you have those problems, but I'm saying that this could be a reason why you feel understood because you're holding things in with yourself. You're having a problem with yourself, and that's also maybe a reason why you're being misunderstood. You are so afraid of expressing who you really are towards your partner, and your partner cannot understand you, okay? So it's very important that you deal with your problems, and you should really deal with your problems before you go into a relationship in the first place, okay? If you are not ready to go in a relationship because you have these problems, then that's just the right thing to do. Just stay out of that until you're actually ready. So meaning that really deal with your own problems first before you go into a relationship, okay? So that none of these things even happen, okay? So, and my last one, number 4, that I'm going to talk about is that not everyone sees your vision, okay? The other reason why you feel misunderstood is because your partner doesn't have the same view of how you see things in life. You may have a certain things of how you look at things, and you have a certain way, but your partner cannot see that, okay? And because of that, you feel misunderstood. You have a certain way, and this is where you really have to open yourself up, okay? If you have a certain way of looking and you want your partner to see your vision in life and what you really want in life and how you look at things, in order to really your partner to understand you, you really have to express exactly what you're feeling, okay? Now, your partner may not always completely grasp the fact of what you actually envision. And you know what? It's okay. You are a different person, okay? Not everybody has the same, I would say pretty much not anybody has the same mindset as you have, okay? So you have a certain vision you have a certain vision in your head, in your mind, and you're trying to express it to your partner, and maybe your partner doesn't get it. Okay, don't get offended by that. But this is also another reason why sometimes you maybe feel misunderstood, because you have a certain vision of life that your partner just simply cannot see. And in order for you to help your partner to see your vision, this is another reason why you really should communicate with your partner in the first place, so that you really understand each other, And like I said, all together, it really comes down to transparency, Be very direct, be honest, be open, okay? And with that said, you will have a feeling that your partner will understand you in all your ways because of your openness towards her or towards your partner, okay? Now, of course, we also got to be very careful, and I'm going to add that on, that you don't want to open all these things up on the first date. You may scare off your partner, just, when you first meet somebody, don't just spill beans and tell everything about yourself so that your partner won't misunderstand you. Obviously, you want to kind of take it slow, get to know the person, ask some question, throw him a few goodies of who you are so that the partner gets to know you better. But in the end of the day, you don't want to rush into it, opening yourself up so fast, so you want to take your time, obviously, But then, of course, if things go seriously with your relationship and you're getting closer with each other, it is very important that you really be transparent and exercise those 4 things that I just spoke about. Let me go and recap it really quickly, okay? Number 1, why you're misunderstood is because you do not tell your partner the full truth. Number 2, you do not communicate well. Number 3, you have a problem with yourself that you have to deal with. Remember that you have to first deal with these things before you go into a relationship in the first place, okay? And number 4, not everyone sees your vision. So those are what I personally believe are the 4 things of why your partner is not really understanding you and why you feel misunderstood, okay? So in order to feel less misunderstood by your partner, exercise those 4 things, and then you will see that you will have a better communication and your partner will understand who you are. If you like this content, consider subscribing. This will help our channel Innocent Love. Next time, we're going to talk about why am I misunderstanding my partner. So now I'm going to be talking about the other angle, basically why am I misunderstanding my partner, okay? So we first talked about why am I misunderstood, and now we're going to talk about from the other perspective. And then the last one will be the consequences of misunderstanding, okay? So, guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Innocent love.